Guess what? G Mixolydian and G Ionian are only one note apart. I'm Karen Peterson, certified music practitioner and harp coach. I love the modes. I wrote a book about them, and the huge way that I got to hear how they were different from each other was by starting them on the same note and just changing the key signature. When I ask people in my workshops, hey, what do you know about Mixolydian? They usually say, oh, Mixolydian starts on G. That is true for G Mixolydian. Now, G Ionian also starts on G. What is the difference between these two? G Mixolydian, all naturals. It's the white keys on the piano. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G Ionian is a G major scale, has an F sharp. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So that note, that's the difference. F natural versus F sharp. So let's hear some songs, and we'll start with a scale to really hear that difference of what happens when you take that F sharp away. I'm on the double harp because I have little blue jewels on my F levers. So you can see when those jewels are visible, then the Fs are down, it's F natural. And I'm going to put them up to F sharp for G Ionian. Here's a G Ionian scale. It's a familiar do, re, mi scale. I'm going to put some common chords in the left hand as well. Now I'm going to put my F levers down to F natural for G Mixolydian. So listen for at the end of that scale, that second to last note is not going to be F sharp, it's going to be F natural. And see if you hear it in the left hand as well. So it's really that end part. I'm going to do those last four notes again. That's the unexpected Mixolydian difference. If I did those last notes in G Ionian, so it's really those last two notes, that final sound of a D major in my left hand, back to the G. Now if I have F naturals, I no longer have a D major chord available to me in G Mixolydian. I have a D minor chord, but I want to really emphasize the F that is different. I don't want to hide it in the middle of that chord. So along with my G major chord for Mixolydian, I'm going to use an F chord. So that's what you hear at the end. As opposed to the more common. So see if you can listen for those different sounds, that different F natural in the songs coming up. That's our F sharps for G major. Let's put this down to G Mixolydian. When do you hear the note you don't expect? So it's towards the end there. I'll just do that Mixolydian ending again. And now in G Ionian. Let's go the other direction and hear a song that is originally in Mixolydian. See if you can hear that the part from Silent Night in Mixolydian that sounded odd, because that's not how Silent Night goes. See if you can hear that same notes and chords from the F natural here in Norwegian Wood, where the Mixolydian is how it's supposed to sound. the Mixolydian sound into. In G Ionian, put the F sharps up. That end sound, going to be a little different, going to be more like original Silent Night. Again, that end in Mixolydian. Clementine is a song in Ionian that I'm going to start it in Mixolydian and see if you can start to hear that common thread, that special Mixolydian sound, the F natural in G, that you've heard in Norwegian Wood and in the Mixolydian version of Silent Night. It's going to take a while for that to come into the melody hand. It doesn't come to the very, very end, but the F chords come in quite soon. Again, that very ending part versus how we usually hear this in G major with F sharps. So just that ending. Versus Mixolydian again. Here's the chorus of royals in Ionian. Not how it normally should be. See if you can hear the bright and shiny F sharp come in when you're expecting a cool and laid back F natural. Laid back Mixolydian version that it's really written for. If that was helpful and you had fun hearing the differences between G Mixolydian and G Ionian, go forth and try it yourself. You can do the songs that I did in this video, or you can take your own pieces that are in G Ionian, take the F sharp levers, put them down to F natural. That's automatically going to give you a melody that sounds more Mixolydian, because every time you hit that F string, you'll be hitting a G Mixolydian F natural. In your accompaniment hand, if you're good with chords, you now have an F chord available, which you don't have in G major. So if you can throw in F chords wherever possible, that's going to make it sound even more Mixolydian, G Mixolydian. If you want to go nuts with all the rest of the modes and you want to compare G Lydian and G Dorian, G Aeolian, G Phrygian, I compare all of the modes in my book, Enjoy the Modes. You can check that out on my website, enjoytheharp.com. But if you just have a question, throw it into the comments or send me an email at enjoytheharp@gmail.com. I also teach over video conference. I am happy to do a one-off lesson if you want a deep dive on modes or anything that you're working on. Contact me at that email address. Go on my website, enjoytheharp.com. And if you like the video, click the like button, tell all your friends, but really most importantly, start comparing that G Ionian and the G Mixolydian and enjoy.
Just watch the video that blew my mind. Karen Peterson's harp, it was out of sight. I'm about to click and show my love. Subscribe, like, and comment. She's a cut up.